All right. That's great. Right. I welcome every one of you this moment to this powerful session. Welcome you to Tech Academy. This is a very wonderful moment right now. And we are going to actually start a very powerful moment in the history of Forex life. So as you can see on the screen, you are welcome once again to Tell to Earn Academy. And this is the traditional Forex section. The foreign exchange class, we the entire market to all our students, give you the course outline and what you should be expecting from this particular training program. Yes, this is the biggest academy that's in Ghana. The main purpose of this academy is to bring to you all that you need to know about the Forex market, whether it is crypto, whether it is in binary or in other assets. And so tonight, I am your facilitator for the main Forex, which is the traditional Forex session. And then more on the currency market. All right. So I'm going to take you through the four most important questions that you to start Forex and you have come across this academy, then there's need for you to answer four simple questions. Four simple questions in order to be able to sustain yourself in the market. These questions are very important to be answered because without you knowing the answers to this question, it will be very difficult for you to see through the market. So now, what is the first question? The first one is whether you are ready to be mentored and follow instructions. Are you ready to be mentored and follow instructions in this particular journey that you are entering? Or even if you have the Forex arena before, you have come across Forex, maybe you have reached any broker and you have done some one or two things before, yet maybe you face some difficulties. The main and following instructions. If not, then you should be ready and follow instructions at this particular time. So with Tell to Earn Academy, you have the to be mentored by well vested in the industry. So that is a good opportunity for this particular time around. Now, the second question is, are you ready to join a community of like-minded traders? That's the second question you need to also answer. But I know the decision you have made to join Tell to Earn Academy is, or maybe out there, making the decision to join Tell to Earn Academy is a step, or will be a step in the right direction. to help you answer this question. To share views, to share ideas. There is no man who is an island on his own. Therefore, a community of like-minded people who also do the same thing, and then you share ideas. With the sharing of ideas, you are able to actually improve yourself. That's right. So let's look at the third question. Are you ready to acquire knowledge about the market and improve yourself? Yeah, this is one of the important things that a lot of traders, that's an academy. We are not just promise you any get rich quick stuff. We're here to the market, let you know exactly what you need to do as far as, and so you have to be ready, learn what has been, which is very, very important. Updating yourself on what the market demands is very, very important. Now, knowledge simply means what you know edge in the market. So if you don't know anything, yes, and what you know it is what you have already got. The edge is the advantage that you'll be getting in the market as a result of. And so are you ready to at least have a library of what you are, make Forex your full-time business or your part-time business? You need to understand that it is there is knowledge behind it. Avail yourself for opportunity that actually comes in that particular dimension. You are not ready, then obviously you'll be lacking behind. All right. So I think that you should be ready. Yes, you should be ready to improve upon your knowledge in the market. That's very, very important. You need to get books, if possible, on Amazon, on the Forex market. I'll be introducing you to some of the books. Forex is one of the expensive areas that you can enter in. Books on Forex are also quite expensive. But I tell you, we have a lot of things here for us you are in touch with. To in academy. Fourth point that you need to, which is one of the most important points, ask yourself whether you are ready to be disciplined to manage risk and be patient with the market. You know, these things are, you need to take a good look at them. Most of the people who fail in Forex as a result of the fact that they are indisciplined in the sense that actually ready to control greediness. Are you getting my point? Yes. And then at the same time, they are not just go in or out, enter huge lot size, which I'll be teaching you in this. And also they close trades when they are not supposed to close, or they enter trades when they are not supposed to enter. You don't enter the market anytime, any moment. You enter the market when the perfect condition exposes itself. And so these four questions are very, very important. Your ability is going to actually give you the edge to be sustainable and profitable in this market. Now let's move on straight into our course outline. Today is going to be very short. So the course outline, forget these session is in three levels. The traditional Forex, the main Forex, is in three levels. This is the fundamental level. So the interim course outline for you guys on the fundamental level is the first thing you're going to look at is introduction to Forex. You need to have a background. Or you cannot be in the era of Forex. When did Forex start? Is it yesterday? Is it today? You're going to find out. Then also look at what Forex and the Forex market is. You need to understand what it is, the foreign exchange market, what actually it is. Is it a Makola market? Is it a Abubulshi? Is it a Kijitia? We need to really understand what this thing is. Yeah, identifying the major players in the market. We need to know the major players that are, so who actually is even taking your money, who actually is even buying and selling all these things. How is it done? For about, you need to understand the system behind all this. Is it the big banks, the government, the Biden that is behind it? Is it Akufo-Addo or whatever? You need to really understand who is behind this Forex market, the major players that are controlling the entire market. That's right. So the next thing is why you need sufficient knowledge of the Forex market before you start trading. This is a very important thing. You need sufficient knowledge. Some of who might have even started, or people who might have started Forex, refuse knowledge and know you will perish. But thank God you are here on this platform. You will be exposed to so much knowledge that will give you the edge in the market. And so you have nothing to lose as far as you go. There is different kinds of Forex traders. Now you need to know the kind of Forex trader that you want to be. And if you don't know that kind of Forex trader, you wouldn't know how to trade. You wouldn't be able to know what you do and how to make your money. So obviously you need to know the kind of that trader, a day trader, scalper, or a swing trader. Understand yourself and maintain that trading style. All right, let's move on. We are, after the kind find ourselves, the kind of traders that want to be, then you also have to know your broker that you are going to actually use, those who are going to connect you with this huge market that we are talking about. Yes, the brokers that are going to give you the opportunity to trade on the Forex market. Who and what are they? We are going to find out. The thing is to now go into when to trade, the trading times, sessions, and zones in the world. So that's the Forex market. When do you, what is the perfect time? What are the right times that we need to trade the Forex market? In the morning, in the evening? What are the time zones that we have, which we can also join to be able to trade the Forex market? Now, if you want to trade in stocks, you know, they open maybe in the morning and close in the evening. Is that the same way Forex is also open in the morning and close in the evening? Yeah, we'll find out during the and sessions. All right. The next thing is we look at some of the abbreviations and terminologies in the Forex market. You know, every field of endeavor has special in terms that you need to understand. If you don't understand those jargons or those terminologies, you are just in limbo. You wouldn't understand anything. You will just be in a community where people will be speaking and it will all be tongues for you. All right, so the next thing is to introduce you guys to MT4, MT5 trading platforms, and as well as the trading view interface. You need to now get to know how to use the MT4 and MT5 trading platforms. These are the platforms that we are going to use for our trading. And if you don't know this, these things, platforms that we are going to use for the trading. All right. The next is to know the various online resources to use in trading. There are a lot of resources out there that we are going to make good use of when we are trading. You know, there are a lot of sites that provide us a lot of information when use items and even analysis. These things are going to be exposed at this level. Then we'll also move on to the forms of trading that are available on our platform, or the platform that we are going to be dealing with. Yeah, the forms of trading. For the forms of trading, we will look at the financial instruments traded in the Forex market. What are these financial instruments? In other cases, we can say the assets that we trade in the Forex market. There are so many assets that are listed on the Forex market that we can trade. And so we'll come to that as we move on. All right, let's get in. Now, this one important thing that we are going to look at, currency pairs. You cannot be dealing in Forex without knowing currency, the currency pairs, because the currency market. Usually, most of the people that trade on Forex, they trade in currencies. Either Ghana cedis versus the USD, or the USD versus the Japanese yen, or stuff like that. So you need to know the kind of currencies that are being traded on the market. And the point is that this, in the Forex market, all the currencies are traded in pairs. It's not isolated. They are not isolated one, but they are in pairs. So we have the European, that's the euro, versus the USD, which is what we call Euro USD. And so we need to understand the idea, I mean, the entire idea behind these currencies that we are dealing with, and how they appear on our trading platforms. Very, very important for market. Very, very simple. We are going to present everything to you in a simple manner so you can understand. All right. So the next thing is, you can see even the fundamental level, we're going to enjoy a lot of things right here. Yeah. We will then introduce you to the two major types of analysis that we have. In the mental level, still you are going to learn a certain level of analysis, fundamental, and then you will have a feel of what these things are. So you realize that it's going to be very, very interesting. Then the next important thing to be discovered, to be discussed here at the fundamental level, pips. You know, you can't talk about pips. Yes, you can't talk about sustaining on the Forex market without knowing what pips are. Yes. So at this fundamental stage, we are going to deal with this particular topic and make sure that we understand, every single person understands this concept called pips in Forex, and how you calculate them correctly. You know, how the currency changes in fraction, in the smallest percentage change in the currencies. We actually find out how we can do the calculation, so we can obviously calculate our risk, take profit, and when to cut loss. All right. So the next thing is leverage. What is leverage? You have a hearing of leverage in the common English, but then we want to understand how this concept of leverage is used in the market. Don't forget, you as an individual listening to me right now, or watching this, or in this particular academy, you don't have enough money to trade on the Forex market. Only the big banks, other big corporations have that. There is a concept in the market that actually gives the opportunity to you as an individual to trade with your small money and make profit. And so particular concept very well for you to understand. Yes, also tell you how the way the traders using the bid ask price. What is this bid price and what is the ask price? You need to understand all this and how they make this is where you are going to know how the forex make money and how the brokers also make money. Now, the next thing we'll look at is to expose to you. I mean, I think this is the last thing you're going to look at over here at the fundamental level, to expose to you the common mistakes that newbie traders usually make on the forex market, and so that you guys will never go there. If you are forewarned, I mean, you have the requisite tools to be able to guard yourself against any of such occurrences. And so in this particular session, the traditional forex, we are going to expose some of the common mistakes that some new traders usually make. Pose these things to you, it is going to position you, I mean, to be able to stand in the right position to resist all those in that direction, because it's very, very, very important. Now, on this platform, you are at the right place because what people have paid huge sums of money to acquire, you have it on the silver platter. Have it on the silver platter academy. And so I will encourage every one of you to take every single lesson very, very seriously. And if anybody has any special question at this particular time, you can actually bring it forth as we move ahead. All right, very important. I think this is the end of the introduction that we have for you time. So this is just a summary of the outline for you to get prepared for the main sessions that will be coming your way. All right, in a few days time. I actually wish you all well and for joining us in this particular academy, and God bless you so much. Goodbye.
Thank you.